Hey guys, how are you? I hope October is off to a good start. This is your twin flame update. I won't be putting timelines on twin flame videos anymore moving forward. Everyone's in a different phase with their twin, you know, and depending if you're the runner or the chaser, it's a very different situation if you've even gotten to that phase yet, right? So I won't be putting timelines on it, and whatever resonates with you, it resonates, and just leave the rest behind. And we're working with divine masculine, divine feminine energies here, so it should be very clear as to who you are in the partnership. As you know, even if you're same sex, you know, it's energy, right? It's not indicative of gender. Sometimes the divine masculine could be female in very rare cases, and you know, vice versa. But anyway, please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and don't forget to comment. I will be doing the daily card live tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific. I'm going to try to do them live from now on. If I don't do it live, it's just because something came up and I just couldn't make it, but I think that's the ideal time for most people, considering people on the East Coast and people who are even west of California, of where I'm at, like people in New Zealand. Okay, so I hope that sounds good, guys. So without further ado, let's get started, alright? So first we're going to focus on the divine masculine and how he's feeling about the divine feminine, and then we'll look at how the feminine feels about the masculine, and then we're going to look at how the energies are aligning, okay? Hopefully it's some good stuff. October is supposed to be a good month, guys. Like, if you're, especially if you're like a Libra or Scorpio, you know, it's supposed to be a really good time for you guys. So let's just see what's going on, okay? Divine masculine, divine masculine. How is the divine masculine feeling about the divine feminine? How is the divine masculine feeling about the divine feminine? How's the divine masculine feeling about the divine feminine? You know, and if you see my other videos, you'll know that I also didn't do it yesterday, not just because I wasn't feeling well, but I was getting just one really specific message, like really powerful, and it was just like, it's gonna overwhelm the reading, and I just decided it wasn't a good headspace to be in for that. So we'll see what we get today. It'd be funny if we get that Knight of Swords and Two of Swords come up again. How is the divine masculine feeling about the divine feminine? Jeez. Well, we got swords. Oh, okay. Interesting. How's the divine masculine feeling about the divine feminine? Oh, okay. Okay, so there's some defeat kind of going on here. Like, that's definitely what I see first thing right off the bat. Defeat, humiliation. So overall energy, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. Okay, this can mean self-indulgence, and I'm sure, excuse me, I'm sure that's pretty consistent with some divine masculines and what they've been kind of going through. And I sensed this in the last reading, and in the personal readings I had to wrap up before I stopped personal readings. Definitely a couple definitely a couple twin flame relationships where the divine masculine was really overindulging in addiction, and like sex addiction kind of came up a little bit. Just, you know, just be aware. But right now, I'm not feeling that this is the self-indulgent portion. For some of you, it might be, but I'm feeling this is more about, you know, trying so hard to wish and make that wish happen. You know, wishing upon love, right? You have the cups here, and yes, this is upside down, but this is like lacking that, like almost losing faith in it, almost losing faith in manifesting the wish come true in love. Okay, that's how the divine masculine is feeling about the divine feminine overall. So we have Page of Swords in reverse, we have Three of Pentacles upright, Five of Swords upright, and the Ten of Cups upright. Okay, so that's how he's feeling right now, guys. So really immature communication. if you even have communication. I feel like a lot of you don't, right? And the divine masculine, last we left off, really wanted to come back, almost like pleading, and you know, don't leave me, please don't leave, please don't leave, please don't leave, grabbing onto your ankle, like you can't leave me, you can't leave me. They're definitely working their way towards making sure they can stay with you, or making sure they could win you back. They're just not going about it in the right way. What I'm seeing here for some of you, you know, this tactless communication, it's like, again, I don't mean to laugh, but it's like, I almost like see like a child, like almost throwing a tantrum. That's definitely the impression I'm still getting for a lot of the divine masculines, and how they're feeling about the divine feminines, like desperate, panicky. Yeah, so again, if you're even talking it's immature communication. Communication could still be cut for most of you, but if you're talking, it's like they're not saying the right things in the right way to make this happen, right? And we have the Three of Pentacles. They want to work on this. They do. Like, they're trying. Again, for those of you who are actually talking to your twin flame, they actually hit you up and contacted you again. They really want to try hard to work on this with you. They do. They're trying. They're just, again, it's not happening in the right way. For others of you, I'm going to clarify this. For others of you, it almost feels like there's someone else kind of still in the picture. Please clarify the Three of Pentacles. Please clarify the Three of Pentacles. The Divine Masculine's feeling about the Divine Feminine. Please clarify the Three of Pentacles. And this might also be why some of them still haven't hit you up. They're still dealing with this extra person. Three of Pentacles. Please clarify the Three of Pentacles. Please clarify the Three of Pentacles. Let's see what we got here, okay? I know my process is long, guys, but it really works for me, and I feel like I do get the whole story. Alright. Injustice came out, and we got a peeker, I thought. Yep, we do. Okay. Oh, wow. Three of Pentacles. Okay, so to clarify the Three of Pentacles here, overall we have Six of Cups in reverse. Okay, so definitely having to do with the past. Definitely this is something having to do with the past, and I really feel like, again, I hate to say it, that it's a third party, but that's how it's kind of seeming to me. So to clarify this Three of Pentacles, we have the High Priestess in reverse, the Knight of Swords in reverse, and Justice in reverse. A lot of air energy here, guys. Okay, so right now, as far as signs that I see on the board, water, earth, air, yeah, actually all of them are here. Gemini and Libra are here really, really strong. Gemini and Libra, very, very strong. And the water signs are very strong. Okay. So yeah. This is about secrets coming to light. But not communicating the truth, and this is the injustice that's happening here, okay? The truth about this third party is not being spoken. They're not coming towards you to talk about it. They're not coming towards you to release it, but the secrets are probably going to come out anyway with this High Priestess in reverse, okay? The truth has a way of coming out. Things that are done in the dark have a way of coming out to the light, and that's just the truth. Sometimes not everything that happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you got Facebook or Instagram. Sorry, I'm making myself laugh. Yeah, that's what this is. This is wanting to work on things for the Three of Pentacles, but for the third party situation, for somebody that are experiencing that, they're not wanting to communicate the truth about it just yet because they don't know how. Like, their way of communicating right now is a little fucked up. Like, they're not sure how to handle this situation at all. But they know that they want this Ten of Cups with you. They know they want that with their Divine Feminine. They know that. They know that you are their full emotional fulfillment. They know that you're their twin. They're coming into the know. Like, the cards aren't here to indicate this, but I just can sense that with the energies that I'm sensing from him. It's like the feminines have known for a while that they're that you guys are twins. Okay, the masculines finally come to terms with this. They're finally tuning into this, and so now they just don't know how to fix it. They just don't know how to fix it because they fucked it up so bad. Yeah, not communicating the truth about this third party, and they're not using their own intuition to realize that you already know. A lot of them still think that you don't know about this third party when you do, because you're twins. You're telepathically connected, right? It's like I know what's going on, motherfucker. Okay, I know. Just can you come and like talk about it? Can you just be straight up about it? I already know. I don't know why they think they can get away with lying and shit when you're telepathically connected. I don't know why they think that. And with this Five of Swords, this definitely just feels like humiliation, guys. Like, they feel really humiliated. They feel ashamed. They feel embarrassed by this third-party situation, for those of you who are in the third-party situation. And they also feel embarrassed about how much they hurt you, okay? They know they messed up. They know they messed up bad, Okay, that's why there's so many swords here, and it's like, and that's why we've got so many reversals. Like, I definitely feel like this heaviness, this fatigue, this like emotional exhaustion almost, and just like flat out confusion on what to do. Like wanting so desperately to fix it and come closer to you and come closer in love, but they just don't know how to do that. Okay? That's definitely how I'm seeing this here. But are they going to come out of it? Let's see how how things are going to work out when the energies start to align, okay? So now we'll look at the Divine Feminine and how she feels about her masculine. How do my Divine Feminines feel about their Divine Masculines? How do my Divine Feminines feel about their Divine Masculines? I imagine, like, because last reading you guys were kind of like, meh. You guys were like practically moved on, like not really even caring, like almost bored with the situation at this point, right? So I can only imagine it's probably still the same. How are my Divine Feminines feeling about their Divine Masculines? How are my Divine Feminines feeling about their Divine Masculines? It's like, you know, you got a puppy with their dog running between their legs right now. With their tail between their legs. Y'all know what I meant. One more shuffle, guys. How are the Divine Feminines feeling about the Divine Masculine? Interesting. How are Divine Feminines feeling about the Divine Masculine? Ooh. I don't know if you guys can actually see the cards flipping or not, but some of these are really flipping, like, with some serious force. Oh, very interesting. Okay, so you guys got a lot of cards here. You guys have 6 cards. Overall energy, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. This is how you're feeling about your Divine Masculine, okay? What can I say? Instability. You feel like, you know, they can't provide. You feel like they can't provide a stable relationship with you. They can't provide the abundance in a relationship for you. And that doesn't have to be just money. For some of you it is. But it's not just money, okay? I mean, that's also like emotional support. That's, you know, and plenty of it. Plenty of happiness. Plenty of the tangible things, right? Like, you know, cups are definitely emotion, but tangible even in the sense of just being close to them. Right, just being in their same space, like being able to take your hand out and grab their hand, being able to build a home together or build things together, build projects together, even having children. I mean, there's a lot of family in this picture right here. Well, I mean, so you guys can actually see it properly. You know, you got a family, you got a dog, you got a house in the background. I mean, there's a lot of abundance going on there. It's like you have the love, you have the family, you have the children, you have shelter, you have a home, you have pets, you basically have entertainment, right? That's completely lacking. You feel like they can't bring this to the table. That's how the Divine Feminines are feeling about the Divine Masculines right now. And can't bring it for whatever reason, whether it's emotional unavailability, whether it's you think they really don't give a shit. They do. They don't know how to say it. They don't know how to communicate shit. I mean, there was a lot of air energy there. And again, I love my air signs. I do. This isn't, I'm not saying shit about my air signs, but there's there are cons to every sign, right? And for air signs, you know, it's that lack of communication about emotion. Libras can do it. Libras can definitely do it. But, you know, if you're dealing with an Aquarius, good luck. That's all I gotta say. Good luck with that. All right. So anyway, let's get into the actual cards on the board here for my Divine Feminines and how they're feeling about their masculines. 5 of Cups in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse. The Sun. That's pretty positive. King of Wands. 9 of Pentacles. And we got the Death card. Okay, don't let the Death card scare you. Don't let the Death card scare you. I actually feel like this is you guys sensing their transformation. Because it's right next to these 2 cards here. sorry, trying to get better at this with my tiny hand situation. You know, I should just start making merchandise and just go tiny hands. Anyway, so you have King of Wands in reverse, Nine of Pentacles in reverse with the Death card. So the King of Wands, when he's in reverse, it's like, it's a very selfish man. Okay, very selfish, very greedy, a little volatile, a little, not emotional, just kind of like, harsh, unexpectedly harsh about certain actions, in the way he approaches things, unexpectedly harsh in his actions. And the Nine of Pentacles, when it's upright, is kind of like the single card, like very self-confident, very, very self-confident, and like bachelor, bachelorette kind of a card, but it's in reverse here, okay? Right next to the Death card upright. So he's transforming. Your Divine Masculine is letting go of the selfishness, letting go of the greediness, letting go of that ego, right? The ego death that really needs to happen with twin flames, and letting go of being a bachelor, letting go of singlehood, and transforming into the person that he needs to be for you, right? Or just, you know, in general, shedding the things that don't serve him anymore, okay, that came from that situation, that came from being a bachelor, and, you know, in bachelor ways, in stereotypical bachelor ways for a lot of you. I'm sensing very player-like energy. There's no Knight of Wands here, but I think a lot of you were dealing with player-like energy. Not to say, you know, banging everything in sight, but really flirtatious, like really likes putting themselves out there, really likes attention, really likes attention. I think some of you do have an attention whore on your hands. Now, this is shedding. He's being transformed, okay, through the energy of the Scorpio, energy of the Death card. You could be going with Scorpio. We also have Earth here, and we have fire on top of air here. This is also the Leo card. So you have Scorpio, Leo, Earth, general air, general fire. Okay, so that's changing, and you're sensing that. Because again, I feel like some of you, you're not talking still. You're still not talking to your twin. They haven't come forward yet. They want to so badly. They just, again, they don't know what the hell they're doing. But you're sensing this already. You're feeling that, and you're sensing that accomplishment that's coming with that on their end. And I think it's making you guys realize that, bringing up the other two cards here, it's making you guys realize that this time spent crying over spilt milk, thinking that you've missed out on an opportunity that just was never going to come, might possibly come and bring some success. Okay, that's definitely what I'm seeing here with the cards. You're sensing how he's transforming. You're sensing the change in him. You're sensing him coming closer to you, okay? And you're sensing the happiness and warmth and joy that can come of this situation. You're sensing it. It's there. It's definitely there. Okay? Picked up a lot on just those cards. I'm wondering if I even need to clarify. Let's clarify the Death card here, actually. Let's clarify the Death card. That one's piquing my interest quite a bit. We have two Leo cards on the board, just FYI. Please clarify the Death card. Please clarify the Death card. Please clarify the Death card for all the Divine Feminines see their Divine Masculines. Please clarify the Death card. Just checking my timestamp, guys. Please clarify the Death card. Please clarify the Death card for the Divine Feminine see their Divine Masculine, how they feel about their Divine Masculine. Please clarify the Death card. Please clarify the Death card. Please clarify the Death card. Alright, ooh, very easy and very simple. So overall energy to clarify the Death card is the Justice card, Libra. Could be Libra, Scorp, Cusper, you or them, or somewhere in your guys' chart. This transformation is justice. It is, okay? And to clarify the, to clarify the Death card, we have Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands in reverse, okay? Going through this transformation is justice. Now, with this Queen of Wands in reverse, I'm sensing a couple of things going on here, okay? I'm sensing that this is one of the things that's really being transformed is jealousy. Jealousy. You might have been dealing with someone who is not only selfish about what they wanted with you, like maybe everything was on their terms, like I want you how I want you when I want you, sort of a vibe, right? But God forbid you get any attention from someone else, you give someone else attention, they became very jealous. I think that's for some of you, not all of you. Very small percentage. Now, when I said that there's like a third party situation, I'm sensing that here with this Queen of Wands in reverse. This is the Aries card. I'm sensing that they're becoming very jealous because they're realizing that they're losing your masculine, and it could be a karmic situation for some of you. I'm getting that. Definitely a karmic situation that is being put to an end with this Death card. Okay, and that is justice. Getting rid of this person. Getting this person out of his life. That is justice. That relationship is over. It's ending. And justice is served because now the Divine Feminine can be with the Divine Masculine if he can figure out how the hell to approach you with this. Now, please be aware, this person's jealousy is quite palpable. I'm really feeling it right now. Like, as I'm touching this card, I'm really feeling that intense jealousy. I have a feeling they knew of you already. That this third party knew of you, and you know, not necessarily, well, I guess you could say that's manipulative. I almost like the, you know, like the little bird in your masculine's ear, like talking shit about you, right? Even though some of you probably didn't even know this person was there, didn't even know this person was in this situation. But now justice is being served because this person is being cut out with the Death card, even though they're full of jealousy about it. Okay, full of jealousy about it. But don't be mistaken, this Death card is still about the transformation, about the Divine Masculine as well, okay? These are just different aspects of different scenarios that everyone is that different people are dealing with, right? Because there's a general reading for twin flames. Again, every twin flame situation is in a different phase. You guys know your situation and what's going on. For some of you, you're dealing with a third party, possible air sign, possible water sign, who's being cut out right now with this Death card situation, and justice is being served because your Divine Masculine wants to come back to you. A lot of you are sensing that transformation of him with this Death card as well, okay? So please just be wary of that. Also, this could be shedding of your Divine Masculine's jealousy issues, okay? Small percentage of you. Small percentage of you. Wow. Wow. Sorry, that jealousy is like, that's a little intense. I'm feeling it, like, not quite in my chest, but it's like, you know when you get really angry, really upset, it's like, you start feeling that surge of energy kind of like shooting up through your body. Like, that's what I'm feeling right now, is that surge of energy. Let's clarify the Sun card, and then we'll look into how the energies will be aligning between the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. Please clarify the Sun card. How my Divine Feminines feel about their Divine Masculines. Please clarify the Sun card. Please clarify the Sun card. Yeah, especially if your Divine Masculine's an air sign and there's a third party, I feel like very, very strong if they're dealing with a fire sign. Very, very strong if your Divine Masculine's an air sign. Please clarify the Sun card, how my Divine Feminines feel about their Divine Masculines. Please clarify the Sun card. Cards just want to talk. I was having trouble keeping a hold of them. Please clarify the Sun card. Oh, the sun's coming out, so if the contrast changed and you're like, what the fuck? Please clarify the Sun card. Please clarify the Sun card. Oh, okay. Overall energy, we got the King of Cups. King of Cups. What does the King of Cups bring? He brings commitment. He brings love. He brings compassion. He brings emotional control overall. Very important, right? Emotional control. Some of you guys are definitely dealing with masculines who do not have control over their emotions or what comes out of their mouth. So this is really important. Okay? King of Cups energy overall around the sun. And again, another Scorpio card. So there's a lot of Scorpio kind of going on here. Okay? Their Divine Masculine is going to be taking on this King of Cups energy. Or at least that's how you feel about him. You see him transforming, or you feel him transforming into this King of Cups energy, okay, from the King of Wands in reverse energy. And that's fantastic. But to clarify the Sun, overall, under this King of Cups energy, we have Temperance in reverse. So again, it's like kind of like, excuse me, kind of like with the Wish card, right, in reverse that we had for how your Divine Masculines are feeling about you guys. You know, this is almost like a mirror image of that. It's like, yes, it's usually self-indulgence, but this is also more about letting go. Letting go, okay? Your Divine Masculines, they want to let go. They want to let go of their inhibitions to have that Sun card with you, to have that joy with you, okay? And you're sensing that. You're definitely sensing that. And for some of you who are talking with your Divine Masculines, you're hearing that and you're feeling that and you're still thinking about it. I feel like a lot of my Divine Feminines haven't made a decision yet. But for those of you who your Masculines have approached you, it's definitely looking very yummy. It's looking like a very yummy deal, but you're not sure you can trust it, okay? So that being said, let's see how the energies are aligning. Some of your Divine Masculines might still be having a little bit of that self-indulgent behavior, which again is hanging them up as far as not being able to approach you yet, because they're not coping. They don't know how to cope. For some of you, not all of you. You know your situation best. Take what resonates and leave behind the rest, right? How will the energies be aligning between my Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine in the near future as the energies stand now? So why do I say it like that? I say it like that because any choice you make, free will choice, affects what happens, affects the energy, changes the energy. Also, everyone's in a different energy situation right now. Okay, so that's why I say it that way. How will the energies be aligning between the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine moving forward in the near future as the energy stands now? As the energy stands now, how will the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, how will their energies be aligning in the very near future as the energies stand now? One more shuffle, guys. How will the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine's energies be aligning in the very near future based on how the energies are aligning now? Let's see what we got in the near future for you guys. Now, near future could be tomorrow, a week, a month. Again, take what resonates with you guys and leave behind the rest. And just know that time is elusive. Alright, it's really more about how the energies between you two are being right now. And don't forget, before I deal these cards out, don't forget that if you're dealing with a twin, whatever you're feeling, they're sensing what you're feeling, okay? You guys are really connected on a spiritual level, on a telepathic level. More importantly, you guys mirror each other in emotion. So if you're in a positive vibe, they're going to start sensing that. And if they're in a negative vibe, it's going to take them a little while, but they'll eventually start mirroring your positive energy, and vice versa with negative energy, okay? So just be aware of that. How will the energies be aligning between my Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine in the near future as the energy stands now? How will the energies be aligning between the two as the energies stand now? Okay. Right off the bat, I'm already sensing different scenarios here. Okay. So, we'll take this slow. Overall, we have 8 of Swords in reverse, and right underneath it, we have the 3 of Cups in reverse. Releasing negative emotions from releasing a third party. Okay. That's, again, for those of you who are dealing with a third party and they're trying to cut this person out who's gotten really jealous, right? So please be wary of that. I mean, crazy people, you don't need to be in another remake of Fatal Attraction, okay? Don't need to be doing that shit. But overall, I mean, just know, releasing of that sadness, okay? Coming out of that trapped feeling of negative emotions. Releasing yourselves out of that, okay? So we have Emperor in reverse, Aries, Taurus card. 4 of Pentacles in reverse, again, Earth, and 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So we got a lot of Earth going on here, guys. Okay, a lot of Earth. So, so here's what's kind of bothering me. So the Emperor in reverse, lack of control. Lack of control. Definitely, some people need to let go of their control issues. Again, you know who you are. I don't need to say shit. You know who you are. And that could be for some of you, for the Emperor card, letting go of that control and just letting things, you know, naturally happen, and not trying to have control over your partner, not trying to have control over the relationship. I mean, because some of you were dealing with some very controlling people, okay? So please be aware of that. For others, there's still this sense, and I'm feeling this is more the masculine than the feminine. I feel like the feminines are pretty balanced right now. Not feeling in control of themselves, okay? So for people feeling that, for the masculines feeling that, they still might not come to you in the near future. They really want to, but it just might be a while, okay? But Four of Pentacles, I mean, that's really promising. That's letting go. That's letting go of greed. That's letting go of just things that don't serve you anymore, okay? And that will only help your relationship with your twin, okay? That'll only benefit you guys. Six of Pentacles. There's still a lack of give and take, guys, for some of you. For some of you that are still that are talking with your masculine and it's looking promising, please be aware that there still might be a lack of give and take. I know it's really exciting when they come back, and I know it makes, you know, it just makes your heart sing, right? Because deep down you love them, no matter how fucked up they are. Like, you really care a lot about them, and you do want them in your life, but not if it's at the expense of your mental health. I mean, I think a lot of you are aware of that. But just be aware that there still might be a lack of give and take. Now, for others, that lack of give and take is now over. You see what I mean by different scenarios? It's like, I'm feeling both right now. So that, you know, I know that applies to some, and the former applies to others. So just be aware of that general energy of balanced give and take. Is it there? Awesome. Does it not quite seem like it's there? Maybe this isn't worth it. Maybe this is not what I thought it was going to be. Maybe there needs to be a heart-to-heart conversation about this. Okay? But we're going to clarify all this stuff, alright? First, I'm going to clarify the Emperor in reverse. Please clarify the Emperor in reverse for how the energies are aligning in the near future between the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine as the energies stand now. Please clarify the Emperor in reverse. Please clarify the Emperor in reverse. Alright, let's see what we got here, okay? Oh, we already got Peeker. Oh, got a lot of Peekers. Okay. Tower cards here, guys. Just being honest with you. Yeah, there's a lot going on with this Emperor card. Don't lose hope, don't lose faith. Oh, shit. Sorry, it's just so many cards, that's all. That's all. Don't be scared. A lot of freaking cards. Oh, I don't know. Guides, do I need to read this? Yes. Yes, I do. Okay. Because like I said, there are different scenarios here, so let me get all these organized and straight. Right off the bat, I see a lot of fire and a lot of air. Oh, and a lot of earth. Not a whole lot of water, though. Okay. So overall energy for the Emperor and of Control, we have Five of Cups and... Oh, sorry guys, started a second video. We have Five of Cups in reverse, okay? So again, this is past energy. This came up in the females reading, and this is your energies together. Okay, so keep that in mind. And this is past. Okay, this is letting go of this. This is letting go of reminiscing about the past, reminiscing over what was lost and what is lost and once was, right? Because you still have... Let's see if you can see it. I know it's a little hard to see. You still have the Two of Cups right there. I'm trying to get it to focus properly, but I know it doesn't really want to. Oh, there we go. We have the Two of Cups right there. Okay, upright. It's there. And so now you know, there's a looking forward to that. A looking forward of that. Okay. So I will show you all the cards one by one, and then I'll tell you what I think is going on. To clarify the Emperor in reverse, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, Knight of Wands, the Tower, Eight of Cups in reverse, Queen of Swords, Temperance, King of Cups, Two of Swords in reverse, the Shadow Side, also known as the Devil card, Capricorn card, and the World in reverse, guys. Okay. Okay. So one scenario I'm seeing here, The Queen of Pentacles. You are their wish come true. You guys already know this. You're their twin. You know. You know deep down that's how they feel, even if they don't know what to do about it. There's a waiting for that offer to come in here, okay? And I'm sensing this is definitely the female waiting. Waiting for your Divine Masculine to come in. But please keep in mind, this is the Knight of Wands, okay? And like I said, some of you guys are dealing with a little bit of that player energy. They're not consistent. They're a little in and out, right? A little in and out. And some of you, it's like you're not sure if all he wants to do is just offer you his wand, right? But as we can tell from the energies for most of this Divine Masculine and Feminine situations, they really do want to come in and commit. They want to come in and be with you. They do. All right? So for some of you, they already have, and that's this Tower moment here. Okay? And again, this is also indicative of change. It's like, right? It's opening a new cycle, opening up a new opportunity, to be able to put things behind you. Okay, so he might be coming in and offering you passion, but what he needs to do is come in and offer you communication. Okay? This is what he needs to do. This is the energy he needs to take on. He needs to come in and he needs to talk to you. For some of you, this is still indicative of there's still no communication, and that's why he needs to come in and talk. And you guys already know this, but the masculines need to know you need to step up to the fucking plate and talk. Okay? I mean, it's only going to get worse as time goes on. Because once that communication happens, once that communication takes place, you guys can put the past behind you. Okay? You can put the past behind you, and you can find harmony and balance together with the Temperance card. Because this is his energy, because he is the King of Cups. He wants to commit, he wants to offer love, he wants to offer compassion, and he has grown, and he's growing continuously as I make this video. For a lot of you, okay, the love is there. Unfortunately, some of you are in this Two of Swords energy here, okay? But the blindfold is coming off. You were struggling with making a choice because you feel like you didn't know everything. You feel like there were still secrets. There was still like something kind of awry with the situation. But talking about it, like him coming in and talking to you, even if he comes in passionately, I bet a lot of you could get him to just start talking. And I'm not suggesting, you know, putting in a whole lot more effort, because I think a lot of you feminines have put in a lot. But if he's coming in with passion and that conversation starts, roll with it. Roll with it, because it's going to shed some insight for you, okay, on things that you didn't know that are going to allow you to make this choice of whether to, you know, progress forward with your masculine, or maybe he still has growing to do, because for some of you, he still has growing to do, okay? Now, the shadow side in reverse, which is the Devil card in reverse with the World in reverse. So releasing that toxicity, okay, that's what needs to be released here. If it's not being released already, and it's going to be through talking, guys. It's going to be through having these hard conversations, and they're not going to be easy conversations. They're not. Okay, that's why the Devil's here. Because for some of you, it's a really toxic situation. Oh, excuse me. Actually, oh, I think it's this Devil card that's making me cough. Hold on a second. Hey, sorry about that, guys. You know me, my throat chakra is really sensitive. Certain energies just make it trigger. You know how long it took me to realize that? It took me my entire life to realize that. Okay, it took almost 30 years to realize that that's what my coughing issue was. It's because energies were affecting me, and my chakra there is just really sensitive. Okay, back to tarot. So releasing that toxicity, because some of you were in a really toxic situation. You know, there's also a lot of passion here on the board. You guys had a lot of passion together, maybe a very intense sexual attraction as well. Right off the bat, you guys probably didn't hesitate too much, if you know what I'm saying. But all these recurring problems with the World card here in reverse, I mean, that's what this is. That's what I'm sensing here. A lot of this recurring toxic shit, this cyclical, nonsensical shit, I mean, it's got to be put to rest. And the only way it's going to is through communication and coming together in love, okay? Have that conversation. Have that tower moment. Again, some of you have already had this, but this is what needs to happen. Love and communication needs to come into the picture so that truth can be shed, some light, truth can be shed, so light can be shed on the truth, okay? So that you Divine Feminines can make a choice. And this is Divine Feminines for sure. You need all of the truth. You need the whole story. You need all the details before you can make a choice. And if you're not realizing that, that's okay. I mean, you know, I don't know why I just got that sense that you didn't realize that that's why it was hard for you to make a choice. It's because you have this sense you don't know everything. And tell him. Tell him that's what you need. You want me to make a choice? Then you better man up and tell me everything. Okay? So that's what that's about. Now, finally, we can move on to the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, I'm really curious about that card. Four of Pentacles in reverse is just letting go of that shit, letting go of the toxicity, letting go of the greed, letting go of selfishness, letting go of ego, okay, to come together. Shut all that stuff. You don't need it. Trust me, you do not need it. Let's clarify the Six of Pentacles in reverse of how the energies are aligning between my divine masculines and feminines in the new future as the energy stands now. He's got to go from the Knight of Wands to the King of Cups, okay? Knight of Wands to the King of Cups. Please clarify the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Please clarify Six of Pentacles in reverse. This is going to be a long video, guys. Sorry. Unless you guys like them long. I don't know. The numbers don't indicate you guys like long videos. Come on. Please clarify Six of Pentacles in reverse. Please clarify Six of Pentacles in reverse. Please clarify. Oh, jeez, come on. They just got really sticky all of a sudden. Please clarify Six of Pentacles in reverse. Please. Oh, okay. Clarify Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, okay. So like I said, oh, we got quite a few cards here. For some of you, this is about the past being really about your relationship in the past with your divine masculine, divine feminine, was very kind of unbalanced. There wasn't a whole lot of equal give and take. And for some of you, it's still here. All right, so overall energy, Ten of Cups in reverse, right? And we had Ten of Cups upright in the very beginning of the reading, right? So this is definitely past for some of you, of not being happy at all in the relationship, not being happy at all. And again, for some of you, you're realizing you're not happy, and you're like, wait, what's wrong here? It's because there's a lack of give and take, and they're not being honest. So cards to clarify the Six of Pentacles in reverse. We have Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands in reverse. Had that in the beginning of the reading too. The Fool, Three of Swords in reverse, and High Priestess. Okay, so for those of you that are realizing that there's still a lack of give and take, the truth is going to set you free. Okay, you have two new beginning cards here. Two of them. Yeah, one's in reverse, but, you know, it's still two aces right here, right next to each other. Okay, and a new beginning of truth and passion. Okay, true communication and passion and action between the two of you. The passion might be delayed, but the truth is right there and very clear, right? It's like that's what's going to fix that lack of give and take and give you guys a new beginning with the Fool card. And putting behind really hurt feelings and finding that balance with each other, that divine balance, and being connected with each other. Like, you see how this, I love this card. I love this imagery. So let's try to get it to focus a little bit. So she is the High Priestess. She is spirit. To me, this is how I'm seeing it. To me. Okay, and you have these two pillars here. One's shorter and one's more abundant, right? So one of you definitely has a lot more compassion and empathy and love to give in the relationship. Again, right? You have this like out of balance feeling. The other one's kind of lacking, but she fills the space. The spirit, the divine, fills the space and connects the two, giving them a connection, right? So keep that in mind. This is a spiritual connection. This is a divine connection. You're talking twin flames here, okay? This is no joke. It's not something to mess with. All right? It really is no joke. And you'll know if you're with your twin. You'll know. There's nothing like that first meeting, right? In those weird circumstances. But there is all new beginnings here is what I see. And for those of you, again, this is past, right? For some of you that this is how it used to be, well, you have clarity now. You have clarity. You have the truth. You have a new beginning. And yeah, the passion might be delayed because this truth has to be spoken before progress can happen. And that's indicative of the Emperor in reverse, right? It's like, yeah, you want to come in with all this passion, but we gotta get to the truth first before we can get to love. Can't just jump right into it, motherfucker. It's like you gotta talk, you gotta say some shit. Like, you gotta be honest. You gotta come clean before you can get any of this, right? Is basically what it is. Sorry. And an ending of this third party, that's also indicative with this card, right? Like, that has to be gone. That's got to be put in the past. And you both have to tap into your divine connection and use your telepathic abilities to bring each other closer, manifest each other. You both are very powerful, especially when you're harnessing each other's energy, which you guys probably do without even knowing. I think some of you might even be dreaming about each other. Whether you're aware of it or not, you guys are meeting up in dreams and frolicking and talking and whatever. But then in the waking world, you know, you guys are so separate. So spiritually, yeah, you guys are practically merged. Like, your energies, again, the cards that came up for both your readings, they're all in here. They're all in here. You guys are merged together, very, you know, spiritually, but physically, you couldn't be further apart. So tap into that, all right? Tap into your inner knowing about what you already know about this relationship and what you already know about your partner. And I'm speaking more to the masculines here. The feminines have done a lot. The feminines have done a lot. Okay, masculines, man up, suck it up, come clean with the truth, and they'll probably forgive you if you're genuine in your approach, and if you're genuine in what you want in building a future with your divine feminine. Okay? I think that was overall a good reading. I don't feel a need to clarify with the oracle cards. Definitely don't feel a need to clarify with the oracle cards. So, well, oh, just for funsies, why not? Why not? They're right here. It'll be very quick. I mean, what else could they say? Soulmates? Yeah, you guys are you know, you're more than that. You're more than that. You're twins. Let's see. Please clarify. Not clarify. Why did I say that? Excuse me. Any messages? Any last minute messages for my divine masculines and feminines? Any last minute messages for my divine masculines and divine feminines? All right, so that's what's gonna be first. It's gotta be communicate. You're gonna come in passionately. Oh, hold the phone. You better start talking first before you even get to touching me and trying to sweep me off my feet. I can't talk today. I don't know what's wrong with my words. Any last minute messages or advice for my twin flames, for my divine masculines and divine feminines? I know most of my audience is women, but I got some men that watch me, so. And that's increasing exponentially every day. Any last minute messages or advice for my divine masculines and divine feminines? I mean, honestly, feminines, sit pretty. Sit pretty and just manifest and be aware of that psychic connection, the telepathic connection you have with your partner. That would be my advice, personal advice. All right, so we got a card. Oh, shocker. Trust. Look, this is for the feminine. Well, it's for both of you, and I'll explain. My divine feminines, I know it's going to be hard, because I know you probably feel so dissed by your divine masculine for all the shit he's put you through over time. And again, this is for people who've been in twin flames for a while. But you know, you can't move forward if you don't learn to trust them again, and I know that's hard. That is not an easy task, especially because trust is earned, and once it's broken, good luck trying to get that shit back. You know, it's going to be about renewal. This is going to be a completely different relationship for you guys, okay? So just learn to trust that. And for my divine masculines, trust that it's okay to love. Trust that it's okay to come clean with the truth. You can trust your divine feminine to hear you out. Trust me, she wants to know. She does. She wants to know. She wants to know the truth. So just trust in her reaction to you coming clean. Okay? Trust that. For my newbies, my new twins, who are just realizing what twins are, and you're like, shit, this person's been in my life for a few months, and I can already feel the intensity. Trust yourself and trust your intuition. That's not here in this card, but trust your intuition about this. Okay? Because it's going to be a hell of a ride. Not even going to lie. It's going to be a hell of a ride. So just trust your intuition, trust yourself, trust your instincts, and just take it day by day. Take it day by day. So the card that flew out was the honeymoon. Because, you know, once you have trust and you start rebuilding through honest communication and passion and love and action, like taking action to fix things with each other, you're going to have this whole new honeymoon phase. Some of you might be actually traveling together. I feel like some of the masculines are going to try to surprise their feminines with a trip. I don't know why, I just heard trip, like vacation. But it gets a surprise, like it's like a hidden thing. So just be aware of that. Like he might offer you that right off the bat because he doesn't know what else to do. Some of you might be offended by that, like thinking, oh, they could just buy me. You know who you are. Take what resonates and leave behind the rest. But definitely a new honeymoon phase. This is what's going to be for most of you once that trust is reestablished, which could take a while, depending on what your masculine did. Every masculine isn't the same. They've done fucked up things in different ways to their feminines, you know? So just, your situation. All right, guys, so trust, because he's coming, he wants to come. He's just, he's fumbling while he's trying to come back to you, okay? And for those of you who are doing a third party, they're cutting them out. They're trying really hard to cut them out, okay? If they haven't already, they're trying really hard to. Just be aware that that person is gonna fucking lose their shit. They're gonna flip a bitch, okay? They're gonna be very upset about it because I think a lot of them already knew about you, Divine Feminines, and they saw you as a threat, and so they were kind of like bad-mouthing you a lot, whispering negative little sweet nothings into your man's ear about you, but your man knows you. Your divine masculine knows you, okay? And so that was one of their downfalls. I'm just getting these messages really quickly, so I just want to make sure I say this before I forget. Your masculines know you because you're telepathically connected, and so that was actually one of their downfalls because they realized all the red flags of that. Like, well, no, she's not like that. Like, why would she say that? Why would she say that about my ex? Or why would she say that about her? Da 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 da. It's like it made them realize the kind of fucked up they are. You know what I'm saying? Alright guys, so that was your twin flame update. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's a really long one. It's going to be almost an hour. Also, I think I'm going to start doing monthly themes on the different topics. So I'm a very spiritual person, if you guys haven't noticed. I believe in definitely having your body, your mind, and your spirit in harmony and balance. And that could be through so many different ways, whether it's diet, whether it's fitness, whether it's meditation, whether it's having a normal faith practice for whatever you believe in. I mean, there's so many things, even just exercising the mind every day. The mind is a very powerful thing. It's a very powerful tool. So anyway, there are a lot of topics I find interesting. So I'm going to try to make a poll and figure out how that works because I'm not tech savvy, as you guys know, and see what topics really interest you guys. And I'm going to put out maybe just like a once a month video on each topic, like once a month. So 12 topics a year. And we'll see how that goes. And I might do more. I might do like one video a week for that theme, right? So we'll just roll with it and see what you guys think, okay? Please don't forget to comment, don't forget to like, and please don't forget to subscribe. Please, please, please. And I will be doing more live videos, as I will be doing another live video tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific, okay? All right, take care, guys. Bye.